City, yeah, New Accra for better Ghana. Millenium City, yeah, New Accra for better Ghana. Millenium City, yeah, New Accra for better Ghana.
Accra bubbles in Africa's vessel of development. After decades of waiting for her upliftment, Accra is now a Millennium City. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly has made large strides into fulfilling her mission of providing and maintaining basic services and facilities in various areas, including education. A country's socio-economic and political development hinges on education, and a sound one at that. That is why the Better Ghana agenda could not be complete without a substantial slot for education.
We can build all the sky houses we want. We can build all the roads, pave them with gold. We can build the beautify our markets. But until we give opportunity for bringing our children the best that they could be, all that is in vain.
After her independence, Ghana expanded her basic education, and by the 1980s, attendance was massive. This resulted in overcrowding. Classrooms had few desks, and in some cases, one textbook was shared by a whole class. A lot of these schools had to grapple with overage infrastructure. With the massive growth in pupil population to nearly 170,000, available classrooms could only accommodate about 89,000. At this point, an urgent need for a new strategy became evident. Then came the shift system to the rescue. Technically, the shift system allows two groups of basic school pupils to alternate in the use of one classroom, one group in the morning and the other in the afternoon. But this came with its own challenges.
It made the teaching of the topic very difficult for us because a child will be absent today or for 2 days. You have to go back and reteach the topic again.
The shift system did not help because there were lots of truancy. The children do not come to school, especially when we are in the afternoon. When you ask them, when you meet a child and you ask the child will say, oh, I'm in the afternoon. And then when you are in the morning, the child will say, I'm in the morning. Whilst you don't know the shifts that the child will be.
It was affecting us when we come to school and we are learning. When it is 12 o'clock, some schools will come and tell us we should leave the classroom.
When we were running shifts, it did not help me because I didn't used to come to school early.
With this trend of affairs, Ghana was far from attaining her Millennium Development goals. The shift system had to be abolished.
We are training these children for the future. If they should be losing hours of class contact hours, not going to be trained well. And if some of them also are going to play truancy, we're going to miss them in the stream. Then they're not going to be educated, and so they are going to be burden on the nation.
And so the mayor of Accra, Honorable Alfred Vanderpoy, renounced the menace which had slowed down academic progress. Several meetings were held with the education directorates, heads of the various basic schools, and some foreign bodies, including the Earth Institute from California, and the outcome was rewarding. A plan to end the shift system for good.
Today, the system of education in Africa, and also in Africa, the Millennium City of Accra, denies so many of our children that opportunity to be all that they can. Therefore, with support of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, the shift system is officially ended in Accra.
To end the shift system in Accra, temporary structures were constructed in all basic schools in the metropolis. This was to enable the two shifts which had merged to be schooled conveniently. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly also completed old school structures which had been abandoned for years. These temporary structures were filled with over 15,000 desks, well suited to make pupils comfortable. All was set for pupils to experience quality education, 8 hours of education in spacious classrooms. Parents would be able to monitor their children's movements to and from school, and teachers would intensify their interaction with pupils.
Millenium City, yeah, New Accra for better Ghana.
Now, when we talk about the shift system in Accra, we talk in the past.
At this stage of the game, we are happy that we have ended the shift system. We have built the temporary structures to get these children in 8 hours of instruction. We have eliminated, I go in the morning, I go in the afternoon, that is over.
No more truancy, no more limited instructional time, and no more overcrowding.
Now the teacher is able to organize him or herself well, in the sense that you will not be in the classroom and a different school will come and tell you when it's 12 o'clock, you must pack your things and leave the classroom. So it promotes effective teaching and learning.
Now that the shift system is abolished, we are able to have adequate time for our children. For example, the weaker one, when it comes to the reading aspect, we are able to help the weaker ones to read well. Now we are able to complete our syllabus because we have adequate time.
No longer will one set of pupils be asked to pack and leave a classroom for the other to take over for class.
Now we can learn, we can sit down comfortable and do some plenty works in the classroom.
I wake up early because I know that I'll come to school. So it has helped me to sit down comfortable in the classroom and learn.
Parents are happy because monitoring has become easier for us.
Surely, education just got better. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly has not only ended the shift system, but also commenced the construction of the Accra Millenium City Schools. 18-unit classroom blocks, 50 of them, with a well-furnished library and well-equipped computer and science labs have been tailored to transform schools in Accra into quality institutions where excellent instruction will be delivered. This is a dream come true for the people of Accra. The launch of the Millenium City School was climaxed with the launch of an educational endowment fund in February 2010. Investors, corporate bodies and individuals donated to support a vision which was birthed from a hunger for the city's development. So far, the construction of 3 magnificent 18-unit classroom blocks has commenced at the Ayalolo cluster of schools, the Mamprobi 1 Basic School and the Salvation Army Basic School. And the Accra Metropolitan Assembly is still counting.
Millenium City, yeah, New Accra for better Ghana.
This month as the real infrastructure for education in Accra. And these are what we call the Millenium City Schools. These are the 18 classroom blocks that will have a science lab, that will have a computer lab and a library. So this is the future for education in Accra.
The Accra Metropolitan Assembly projects that very soon infrastructure in basic schools in Accra would be up to scratch.
We continue to raise the money, we continue to appeal to the public, we continue to work with businesses, and so far we are getting better.
From improved sanitation to decongestion in Accra, to the eradication of floods, and now the abolition of the shift system in basic schools in Accra, Honorable Alfred van der Poel, since his assumption to office, has consistently shown commitment to ensuring Accra maintains her status as a millennium city. To him, the Mills-led administration's Better Ghana agenda is not far from reality if all hands will be on deck. And the Accra Metropolitan Assembly will not relent in its promise to make life better for the people of Accra.
Millenium City, yeah, New Accra for better Ghana. Millenium City, yeah, New Accra for better Ghana.